Even if I'm playing this G right here, that G on a 5 is so, like, no one ever plays this G here because it's not as clear. But listen.
But it's got the girth.
It's got the girth, and that's what you lose sometimes. It's so girthy.
Well, so tell us about the settings that you got going on Project Wide Body Fun K.
I like that. So we have master volume. We've got the M preamp, which I'm a huge fan of. We're all a huge fan of. We're just trying to utilize it, right? I mean, it's really fantastic.
So we got treble, boost, and cut.
Yep,
with
center
the
detent.
center detent, right?
So we got treble, mid, bass. So that's flat. I just had the bass and the treble. I just goosed it a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, where in turn you could go with the mids. You know,
I
depending
really
on
like the tone with it flat, though.
Yeah, me too.
On the
Me
flat
too.
On the mid.
Flat on the mid, and then you could cut that mid. The scoopy, or and that high end isn't harsh.
Okay, so the switch is the first one. It looks like it's a low pass filter, just cutting off some of the highs. Leave that one open.
I like that.
And then the far back end switch, I think, is a high pass filter that shaves off lows.
It shaved off the lows.
What happens if you shave off the lows and you kick up the EQ?
Yeah, that's interesting. But for me, I would live there.
Yeah, they just back that off.
I would live there.
Yeah.
That for me.
But we had 3 holes to fill on this thing, so we were all going to fill them. And the middle one.
Yeah.
Tell us about that one, Steve.
Is this OMG or series?
I think it is parallel, single, or OMG.
There we go. Okay. So parallel. You hear that scoopy, which if we turned up the treble and the bass. Ooh.
Yeah, see, that's why this thing, it had to have the boost there because that pickup has moved so far back.
Yeah.
You can't get the big bass hit without the actually boosting the bass.
And then, so that's parallel, single. All right, so then.
The other one is the OMG mode.
I would live right there. I would live there. That's it. Because all I would need is. That's where That's one of the best B strings.
And we still have so much work to do. Yet, that's working.
But no matter what, string length and boominess, it just goes ahead. But still, it's not bad. Even that B starts getting a little bit, but.
What if you change your setting? Can you get more mileage out of the upper?
Oh, there we go. I
cut
cut the mids. I cut the bass. But it's very impressive to have that a usable G.
That's cool. So let's dial us back to where was your all-star? What were you digging the most?
My all-star was that there.
Okay, so that's not doing anything. So just coil mode is
OMG. That evenness is like, that's really such a good low B, man. That right there, wherever that is in the placing where the harmonic,
well, that's not going to change. We're working on the pickup itself to be a real deal thing. That's kind of cobbled together, but it's,
I love.
It's not a bad start.
No, and well then, I mean, this 3-band EQ is so. I mean, even cranked up all the way, it's not super harsh. I mean, there's kind of that like, that real glassy tone, so that's bass and treble all the way up, and the mid's cut all the way. Getting into that like Marcusy territory, you know, that the mids need to come up a little bit on that, but still. It's good.
So far, so good. Would you say that?
So far, so excellent. I mean, I don't like all this other stuff. I like playing low. This is where the money is when you get hired.
How many frets? 5?
That's all you need, man. And again, it blows me away that that is as good as that. You're still getting that punch, and then you still very dynamic, and it picks up the way you play, you know. Super responsive. You know, it's super responsive. This is really, really cool, man. Yes, and yes, because it's so responsive. I'm kind of gushing, but it's really, this mule is pretty spectacular. This is a good mule.
Hopefully we take it a good direction from here.
I think we will. Yeah. This is really good, and I love the 3-band pre. I really like it because it really is so versatile. Even, you know, find your one love setting, and there you go. I don't know. That's where I would live. Wouldn't really change it other than a couple of EQ points, messing around, boosting and cutting. That's it.
Switches that don't do anything?
Yeah. I mean, it could, it would just be that. But it is. I mean, you could find, like, that's cool. It's a very pleasurable slap sound as opposed to an obnoxious slap sound, you know? That's not cutting my head off. You know what I mean? Like it's still nice. It's very, very nice. Yeah. Your front of house guy or recording engineer is going to go, whoa, that's, you know, it's harsh. It's very nice sounding. So, and it keeps that bottom end. I like it. It's a really good sounding humbucker. And then you can hear single coil. You can definitely hear the difference from humbucker, parallel humbucker, right? It kind of harshes out a little bit. It's very, you know, all usable, depending on what the tone, you know, what you're doing. Yeah, OMG's rad.
It's working on
But so is this. Yeah, it's really...
See, the parallel is going to be more of a traditional sound for
yes.
The OMG is like, well, it's this. What have you put in here?
Yeah. And I could definitely see the low pass and high pass filters.
Those were just whole fillers, and to try them out.
Yeah.
Because the low pass filter, that was, we saw that on one of the Stingrays, that plates that Leo had put on.
Okay.
It was just like one switch if you want to just take a little haircut off the top. They didn't end up doing that. So I just said, hey, we'll try the same thing here, and I guess
it's interesting.
Paul thought the idea, we'll fill the other one. I had a kill switch or something. And Paul switched it to the opposite. So
screw it.
A high pass filter too.
Hey, it's very, very cool and very interesting.
But these are not necesito. But this guy is a winner.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Yeah. Very, very cool.
So I guess that's a wrap for now on the wide body Fun K. We got a bunch of work to do, but this is the first time I've heard it really do anything. Ooh. So if I looked very serious, it's because I'm focused on, I want to hear what is it doing? Yeah. How is it doing in the hands of Steve there? Almighty Steve.
Oh man, but it's really good, and for me, such a winner. That wherever that landed, it's taking all the harmonic content and really doing a fantastic job. Same characteristic as the open string, which is really cool. And for me, that's what I really like that. And I know a lot of bass players do, because they want that fundamental right when they play it, as opposed to having it bloom.
Yeah, you don't have time for that often.
Yeah.
You need the note to be there.
You need that note to be there, and hear it and feel it, as opposed to just feel it. And that's, you know, sometimes you can feel the note before you actually hear that note. And it happened, it really does, especially with low Bs, you know. So yeah, this is fantastic. I'm all in, man.
Very cool.
I'm all in with the Fun K. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Steve.